And the kickoff is made. St. Mary's straight away get the ball. Oh, look at him. Turkey boy up the middle. Sets it away. Here they go. Straight into this match. It's Oklahoma. OU against St. Mary's, who now go. Oh, Maloney. You won't stop him. The speed merchant. Fantastic bit of stuff there from Cooper Maloney. Comes from a great rugby family. His brother plays at Cal. Other brother at Occidental College. Just graduated. And, of course, just strutting his stuff there for a quick 7-point lead. Nice little half break there from Turkey boy.
25 seconds in, and St. Mary's is already on the board. Quick strike.
Chase Herring, the one we spoke about. Nice step. There he goes, Maloney, on the way to score. Fantastic try. St. Mary's, the other team we said, well, quite a few teams to watch this tournament. And we'll see how they get through the rest of this game. Nice quick start by them. And St. Mary's beat Middle Tennessee 49-0. And they beat Arizona State 33-17. So a couple of good wins. Now this is their final pool match here to just.
There was a knock-on turned into a penalty there, so Oklahoma on the attack.
Nice ball carry, busting up over the halfway line. He's lost his jersey in the process.
There's Al Jabori, that's Oklahoma's speedster.
Oh, and he breaks two
what
people.
A move.
Straight through, Jabori will score. Through the gates he goes, try time.
Beautiful inside move by Jabori, Al Jabori. After Oklahoma lost earlier today to Arizona State, they rebounded by beating Middle Tennessee State 21-12. They are without one of their stars, Patrick Jones, who showed so well in the game against Arizona State and went off with a late injury.
Yeah, that was a big loss for them. But I tell you what, with Al Jabari on fire like we saw there, he's a big man to stop.
He is. Be interesting to see if St. Mary's pays a little more attention to him on defense now.
He's definitely got their attention. The Sooners, 7-all. That kick was good, but not as this one isn't. Didn't go 10. Penalty in the halfway line. Cooper Maloney goes to retrieve it.
Disappointing to see how many times these restarts have not gone 10. Basic skill that really we need to master here in the United States.
That's absolutely right. Double switch there. Brewer was involved. Turkey boy has been a live wire. Creates a lot of stuff for St. Mary's. Oh, cutting through the middle. Got speed to burn. Looks for the offload.
Basketball pass.
Maloney has it.
Is that in?
Could be his second. Let's see what the referee says. Timeout.
He's going to consult with his AR.
Wow, that looked like some great running and attack. Maloney in support.
And the try's awarded. Here's the replay.
Looked like it was knocked back. That's why, you know, knocked back by OU. It was a great run by Holden Jungen for St. Mary's, and then supported well by Cooper Maloney.
Looked to me like Maloney might have knocked that, but referee was right there. He says no.
And they had the AR there as well. So that was good refereeing, taking the time out to see what's going on. And that puts St. Mary's up 14-7. So 2 tries from Cooper Maloney in the early stages here. He had a hat-trick against Arizona State, and he needs no introduction to the try line. This kick also doesn't go 10.
Don't speak too soon. Looks like it did go 10. After the bounce, it's going to be a line out to Oklahoma, I think.
I think it went out, and then it went 10. You know what I mean? So it went out first, and so it's going to be a penalty over here on the halfway short arm. So 2 in a row for the kickoffs. Different teams committing the errors. Jabori, we saw him earlier with a step and go. This time he holds it up nicely in the tackle, still gets a pass away.
Great job. He drew about 3 defenders to him right there.
Now they create a bit of space now for the outside. Not looking to pass, steams it forward. Big number 6, Harden, sets up that contact point. Helped up by Matt Long. OU, the Sooners on attack here, looking dangerous. Penalty, not rolling away. Wow, this could be very interesting if the Sooners score here. Just need to be patient with the ball in hand.
Victory here for Oklahoma would mean that 3 teams finish 2-1.
Oh, that would really get the calculators out. We have to see what we have to work out there. Moving to the right. Oh, massive
Huge
tackle coming in.
Was that Brewer?
Might have been Brewer. The kick through doesn't look to be the best option. And Kevin O'Connor with a massive tackle there. Number 3 with a bushy haircut. So 22-minute dropout. Doesn't look like they're marking it well. Brewer comes with. Now they come to give him some attention. Oh, it's charged out. He's got time to gather. And he sets off. Beats one. Jaburi has him now. Oh, streaking down the touchline. He won't catch this slippery eel. Oh, racing away. Chase Herring. And sporting another beautiful / ridiculous mullet that we've come to love here in Greensboro. Just look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Brewer got lucky there after his 22-meter drop was charged down. He then regained possession, stepped his man, and put Herring into space.
And there goes Herring on the outside. Long stride and good speed indeed. Every time he catches the ball, he really adds a bit of spark to it. Kick is good from Turkey Boy out in front.
Every one of these St. Mary's players dangerous.
They have a well-balanced team indeed. Now let's see if we can get if they can get this kick off 10 meters. They've got the wind with them. It's a nice high one. Does go 10. Contestable. Brewer touched it though, so went forward.
Referee playing advantage.
Yep. Oh, you get a chance. Jaburi takes it wide. Oh, that was Brewer again. Brewer's been slightly dangerous in the tackling department, I must say.
He has. It's difficult for him. He's a tall player.
Yeah. Nice little breakout on the outside here.
Oh, and he beats his man.
Oh, and then he's carried and dumped into touch. That's dangerous play. Referee doesn't pick it up. It was Michael Lair who was picked up and thrown into the side of the embankment there.
Al-Jabori's finding himself in the halfback position quite a bit, preventing him from, oh, now he's got the ball, but preventing him from being really an attacking threat. Yeah,
he should be out wide here, absolutely. One-on-one. Oh, you're probably getting a little bit tired here. You can see the players a bit bunched up, not much space to move. That's the big number 3 again.
That's another high tackle by Brewer. Referee got him this time. He's got to be careful. He could find himself in the bin if he has another one of those.
Absolutely. Matt Long there who was smashed. Oh, another tackle by Brewer there. Oh, stepping inside. Could he reach for the line? No, just short. The ball spun out now. Oh, offside.
He's
from the side of the right.
An offside position.
Good call, referee. There we go. On the mark. He's got it. Timeout as well.
I think we may be seeing a St. Mary's player sent off.
Turkey Boy have an early Thanksgiving dinner. Off he goes. And now 7 versus 6. This could be very interesting indeed.
And time is up in the first half. So if Oklahoma can go in here, they'll have a man advantage for the first 2 minutes of the second half.
That's right. So 2 minutes in the sin bin.
Here comes Al-Jabori.
Oh! Very unfortunate knock on there.
Hugely wasted opportunity by the Sooners.
They needed that. Horowitz will be kicking his team there.
Going up.
Wow, pulsating half going on there, and I tell you what, that was a real wasted opportunity. Coach Horowitz would not be happy with his Sooners there.
No, he won't be. That's disappointing because they're going to be a man up to start the second half, and if they had gone in with a try, they could have narrowed the gap. And looks now like they're going to have an uphill battle, Dallin.
But this St. Mary's team they impressed me. They have a lot of players that can win the ball in the air, got a good kicker, and then they've got some speed to burn. Really impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody on this St. Mary's team can score anytime they touch the ball. So Oklahoma is going to have their work come out for them in the second half if they want to win this game and advance.
Now we have some big games coming up later in this pool too. There's some teams that have stood out today. I mean, 5 or 6 teams we know off the top of our heads. But as we saw in this match before this, any upset can happen in 7s, and once you lose the knockout round, you're out.
That's true. If Central Washington, I think, is probably going to advance as is on point differential. But if they fall like they did against Davenport tomorrow, they're done.
And on the flip side, they could be one of the teams that just scrapes through, but then keeps winning quarters, semis, and then they could be in the finals. That's the lovely thing about sevens. You day 2, you have a fresh opportunity.
It is. It's great, and tomorrow's going to be really exciting.
Absolutely. So stay with us. We're almost ready. 7 against 6 as we come back, and it's going to be St. Mary's who have the lead over the Sooners. Sooners will have an extra man. Turkey Boy is in the sin bin, and he won't mind the rest.
For Oklahoma to have any chance here, they're really going to need to get the ball into Al-Jabori's hands in space. He's been finding himself at the breakdown, spinning the ball out, not an attacking option. And it doesn't really seem like Oklahoma has any game breakers other than him at this point.
Yeah.
Patrick, the loss of Patrick Jones in that first game against Arizona State really, really hurt them.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate to see that happen, and seems like he'll be out for the tournament, you know, going off on that stretcher on the ambulance. So also Dylan Allsley, got to give a shout out to Dylan Allsley, number 1. He'll be coming on soon here for the St. Mary's team. His brother plays at Occidental. Coach him out there in the Wild West. And he called up as a late replacement. Also lost a couple of injuries at St. Mary's, doing well with the players they have. This kick goes deep. Nobody's underneath. There we go. Sooners have collected it. Straight up the middle.
Ooh, big tackle there.
And another little knock on, which is 2 in a row basically for them, and that'll take time off the clock.
Yep, St. Mary's is happy to take their time at this scrum. No hurry to get packed down. Scoreboard in their favor.
So number 9, Holden Jungen with the ball. Maloney is at fly half. They'll be happy just to reset the scrum, take a bit of time, cut back to the forwards maybe.
What do you think of Holden's hairstyle there, Dallin?
Yeah, he's got a little ponytail thing going.
My daughter had that when she was 2.
Yeah, here we go, exactly. Held up in the tackle. Can they get it to the ground? Nope. So good gang tackle there. Now the Sooners will have possession to see if they can make something of this. They're down 21-7. Still plenty of time in the game.
They still have the man advantage, but not for much longer.
Yep, they need to act fast.
Now this is the time with Al-Jabori lined up in the centers. They've got 3v2 in the back line, but big scrum by St. Mary's.
Sooners manage to take it. They need to move it away, but they go up the middle, find a little bit of room. Almost held up. Sooners have some bodies there.
That's Brewer holding it up in the tackle.
He's a strong man. Oh, wow. And Turkey Boy's back on. 7 against 7.
And the Sooners are going to be really disappointed not to have put any points on the board while they were a man up.
Yeah, that was solid defense there from St. Mary's as well. Just has a chat to the referee, says I'm ready. Back in the game. As the evening sets in here in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's been a wonderful day so far at the USA Rugby College National Sevens. Don't forget to join in the conversation on Twitter. # College Sevens. And here we go, Turkey Boy straight from his kitchen break. Off he goes through.
Legs.
Look at him go. Getting a little bit of extra gravy on his plate. Try time. Lovely stuff. Silence his critics. Wow. Bustus game wide open.
Certainly made amends for his stint in the bin.
Did not expect that injection of pace coming from that man's stomach. Great stuff indeed. As we said, tomorrow you can have your say, vote for some players for the all-tournament team. Use the hashtag #BestOf7s, and this is one of them. Phenomenal stuff bursting through the middle. St. Mary's speedster playing at fly half. He scored 24 points by himself against Middle Tennessee, and he's just full of skill. Kickoff is beautiful. Brewer's underneath it. Brewer takes it in the air.
Great take by Garrett Brewer. Shows why he's an All-American right there. That's going to be offsides.
St. Mary's back on attack.
Augie Heath quick to attack. Brewer looks to be a little shaken up.
Oh, Maloney
And
straight through
whoa.
his hat trick. Cooper Maloney with a scrum cap. Also gets my vote for one of the best players of the day so far Phenomenal stuff. Comes from a magic family out in Sebastopol, wine country area. And his parents will be opening up a couple of Chardonnays on his behalf. Turkey boy makes no mistake and puts this game out of reach. 35-7 with 3 minutes to play. Watch the replay here. Maloney catches behind his back. Oh, just steps easily straight through like a hot curry.
Well, with this performance by St. Mary's down, I got to say, going into tomorrow, they've got to be one of the favorites.
They do. They've also been lucky with, you know, some of the players, or were careful there, Brewer, kicking it away. Could give away a yellow card. They've been lucky with players, you know, they're able to rest some, get some subs on. And last time they were here, they just missed the national championship, so they're hoping to come back here and take that title if they can.
Yeah, falling in the second half to life in the D1A championship game last May.
That's right. Knock on there from OU, unfortunately. Just running out of steam there, Jaburi. He's tried all day. He scored some marvelous tries. But it's tough with a couple of knock-ons going to the other team. They've got some subs on as well. Let's see, number 16, Colby Townsend. He was very active in the earlier games through. He's a big unit. You would not expect to see him in a sevens team. But he's done some wonderful stuff. So, getting ready for the last few pool matches.
Got a few big ones left to come down.
Yeah, tell us what you got on the schedule there.
Well, up next we got Dartmouth and Cal Poly. That's going to be a cracker, followed by Lindenwood Air Force, and we cap the night off with Navy against Life.
Wow, some big games coming up. And a lot of those will decide the pool standings, see how the teams finish off. And even an upset could ruin that for some of the teams. St. Mary's, lovely width as they move the ball here, stepping on the inside, knock on. OU's time to capitalize on this. Inside the last minute of the match here. So yeah, Lindenwood, we'll see them again in action. Be a good game against Air Force. Dartmouth, they've shown some solid stuff with Madison Hughes leading the helm there. And Navy Life as well.
Navy Life will be a rematch of last year's CRC semifinal.
That's right. Life taking that one.
Life won that one easily, but Navy's a year older, year more experienced, and Life is without a couple of their key guys from that team, so it could be a different story this year.
That's right. So some fresh faces here on for St. Mary's as they go into enemy territory. Seemed like a high tackle there. Colby Stevens is in as well.
Referee agreed.
Brewer stepping inside, had a man on the outside though. Oh, just letting that hair flow left and right. Beautiful inside pop to the speedster. Bradley Roberts dives over and caps a great first day.
Really impressive to see the depth that St. Mary's has. Bringing someone like Roberts in off the bench who would be starting for pretty much any other team.
And that is full time here, 42 points to 7. Wonderful display of running rugby from St. Mary's as they take out the Sooners.
And so St. Mary's will advance, Sooners will not. Dartmouth and Cal Poly up next after the break.